Hey guys, what's up? This is Mario here, bringing you guys another video, and today I'm going to be showing you guys how to be a Swordbearer in hard mode Crota's End. So hopefully you guys are going to enjoy this, and so here we go. So this video will assume that you're running hard mode with the middle strategy, and then going to the bottom right room when the ogres will spawn in. Now, I'm going to go over some weapons and armor that will be helpful for you as a Swordbearer first of all, and there's 4 things that will help you. The first 2 are weapons, being the Red Death and the Suros Regime, as these both have perks on them which will allow you to regenerate health sometimes after a kill. Red Death is obviously better as you will always regenerate health after a kill, and I am using it in the fight in the background actually. And I recommend that if you're running a sword that you just have it on all the time just in case you need to regenerate health. The other thing that I recommend is to have a piece of armor with the infusion perk on it. This is because this allows picking up an orb of light to regenerate health, and so if your teammates can spawn enough orbs in, then you'll be able to regenerate your health all the time. And then the final thing that will help you is being a Blade Dancer Hunter, as well as setting up all of your invisibility abilities, such as crouching, going invisible. When you do the knife, it makes you go invisible, and also I guess put it on the super as well, just in case. But yeah, let's get into how to actually be the Swordbearer. So you'll be starting out the fight as normal, going through and killing all of the adds on the corridors to your left and your right, but this time you actually want to keep the Hallowed Knights, so there's 2 on either side. You want to keep them alive, but on really low health, and then get your teammates to kill them with supers to generate orbs of light. Now, the reason this is useful is because anyone with an infusion perk on their armor will be able to regenerate their health, and will also help others without the infusion perk to regenerate their supers. So, like the Titans who have to put a bubble up when the Swordbearer goes up, that'll be useful for them, and so I do recommend doing it as well. Then you want to run out the room as soon as everyone's ready and jump onto the middle platform, and then of course you just need to kill the Swordbearer. And then once the Swordbearer is either on low health or when it's dead, you want to jump down and grab the sword. Then you want to run and jump onto the right rock. There's actually 2 rocks on the right side. There's one that's lower down and one that is higher up. I recommend jumping to the higher one, as Crota cannot shoot you from the higher one. In fact, yeah, you should jump to the higher rock. It may look like a high jump, but you'll be able to make it, as you can see I do in the video. And then once you're on the rock, you want to call out to fire. And if you're a Blade Dancer Hunter, you want to take time to crouch and go invisible before calling it out. As soon as you see rockets appear on your screen, you want to jump up to Crota and begin slamming him. The way you do this is by jumping onto the platform where Crota is, running up to him, and then holding forward on your analog stick, and then press right trigger on Xbox or R2 on PlayStation, and begin slamming him. You want to spam that about 3 or 4 times each run, but I'll explain more on how many times you want to do it later. After you've hit him, you'll need to do one of 2 things. If you're not a Blade Dancer, then you'll want to use your sword by pressing R1 on PlayStation or RB on Xbox and swing away from Crota and back onto the rock again, or the rock that you went up onto. If you're a Blade Dancer though, you'll want to press triangle on PlayStation or Y on Xbox, and then you'll want to stab Crota with your normal melee. Assuming that you've got a full invisibility build, you'll go invisible, and then you'll just want to pick up the sword again like you see me do in the video, and then you just wait for your team to nuke him again. Then you want to get your team to take him down a second time no matter what method you've done. And you want to repeat the process, of course. You run up there, slam him, except this time you'll want to swing off the ledge and head back towards the crystal room, and then run up the whichever side you want to run up, and then go into the crystal room, and that's pretty much how you do the sword. You should need to repeat this process 3 times during the fight, and that's for a good Swordbearer. But you may need more depending on how many damage. If you did less damage on one sword, you may need to do a 4th one, I don't know. But I've only ever needed to use 3. And to ensure that Crota will be very easy to kill on the final sword, you'll want to try and get a total of 7 hits on the first run, so get 3 hits and then 4 hits. Then you want to get 6 hits on the second run, so 3 and 3. And then you want to finish him off on the final run. Also note that on the final run, he will go in rage, because this is a hard mode tutorial. I'll also have a normal mode tutorial coming soon. He will enrage at about 15% health, or as soon as you hit him on the 3rd run, if you followed my hits correctly. And basically you don't want to worry about this, you just want your team to nuke Crota again, and then you want to run up and just finish him off, and that's how you kill him basically. But also note that after the second sword that you do, you'll need to go down to the ogre room as you've finished, and then you'll need to take out the ogres, of course. Then you'll want to run up the wall and back into the crystal room again. And then you want to wait for Crota to rotate right, and then back to the middle again. And once he goes back to the middle, you'll want to run out and finish him off. So that's the best way that I can explain how to run the sword on Crota's End hard mode. If you guys have any questions, be sure to leave them in the comments and I will answer every single one. If you guys missed anything in the video or you want something explaining again, that's fine, just leave a comment and I will answer all of them. And also let us know how you get on, if you do well as a sword, if this tutorial was helpful. Also, if this tutorial was helpful, remember to smash the like button and don't forget to subscribe for daily gaming content. Remember to follow me on Facebook, Twitter and Twitch, links in the description below, and I'll see you guys in another video. So until then, ciao.